Hi everyone. I had a student that asked a question about how to turn in a worksheet that has graphs on it if they don't have a printer or any graph paper to be able to make their graphs neatly. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do that on your computer using either a Word document or Paint. Hopefully most of you have one of those on there. I tried to figure out how to do it in Google Docs, and it doesn't appear that Google Docs will let you do this type of thing. So hopefully everyone has at least a basic Paint program or or Word on their computer. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to whatever worksheet you want. So in this case, I'm going to use worksheet 1010. Open that up. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to make it so that you can see the entire worksheet on the screen. So I minimized it just a little bit. I used my control key, but you can also use the little buttons up here to make it the size that you want. So I just want to be able to see the entire worksheet. Then I'm going to use my snipping tool. If you don't know where your snipping tool is, just type it into your search. Just type snip and it should come up. And what the snipping tool allows you to do is you click on new and it lets you just like chop out a little piece of your screen. So now it's got that little part of your screen captured. And in order to be able to paste that somewhere, you're going to go to edit, copy, and now you can paste it into whatever you want to. I'm going to do the Word document first. So I'm going to go to Word, and if I hadn't already, I would have opened up a new blank document, but I already have one ready here. So I'm going to paste that into my Word document, and then you've got your worksheet in this Word document. Now, in order to graph it, so that you can show your work and then turn the worksheet into the Dropbox, if you just go to, I'm going to use draw first to do my 2 points for my graph. So on this first one, for instance, it's 2/3 x plus 1. So that means that, and you have to actually choose a color in order to get the drawing tool. So I'm going to choose this blue. And then on this graph, I want my y-intercept at 1. So I'm going to mark that right here. You just click your mouse and kind of move around a little bit there. And then 2/3 x would mean I'm going to go up 2 over 3. So up 2 over 3 would get my next point right about there. And then I'm going to go, you can try to like hand draw through those 2 points, but it's kind of tough. So what I like to do is go to Insert, Shapes, and select either the line or the line segment. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go between those 2 points, and you'll see it does a nice little line. And then I'm going to go back to the other end because it's not extended, and just kind of make sure as I drag that I stay through those 2 points that I drew. And there you go. So that went through the point, let me shorten it up a little bit. That went through the point F when you extended it. And so according to the worksheet directions, I'm going to go down and I'm going to cross out. Again, it always makes you select the color for some reason. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to cross out any F I see. I only see one. And if you do that for each time, you'll end up with the answer to the puzzle, which again isn't really the important part of the worksheet, but it's kind of nice when you get done and it makes sense, then you kind of know you did the problems right. Okay, so let me show you how to do that in Paint. Again, if you don't know where Paint is, or if you have Paint, if you just type Paint into the search, pull it up, you'll pull up a blank document. And then I'm going to do, you could either do paste, I usually do Control V, and that'll paste whatever you just copied from that snip into either the Word document or Paint. So I use Control and then V. And then here, it's very similar to what you do in the Word document. You just go to the little pencil tool, and you could choose a color. Again, I'll choose a blue so we can kind of see it. And you're going to mark at 1, Come on. There it goes. Oh, it doesn't have my right color. Color 1. I think the thing from my screencast is in my way. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put my point there, and then from there I'm going to go up 2 over 3 and do my second point with my pen. So you can kind of see it. And then if you go to this little tool right here, it will do a line for you. So you go from here to here first, just to kind of make sure you're in the right spot. And then you can extend it, and you can grab it on the other end and extend it, and just make sure you're going through your 2 points. And you can see that it's going to go through F. So that'll give you the letter that you want to cross out down here. Oh, I need to go back to my pen. So it gives you your cross out F. And like for instance, right now my pen is pretty skinny, so you can go up here to size. I can make it a little fatter. That would actually make it a little easier. There we go. So again, how you do that, let me just step through it again with the fatter pen. So I made my pen a little thicker. It'll be a little easier to use now. And I'm going to go and I'm going to put a point at 1, and then up 2 over 3, I'm going to put a point right there. And then I'm going to go to this little line tool, and I'm going to go between those points. And then I can grab the other end and take it back the other direction, and we can see it's going to go through F. And you can go down here to the bottom, choose your pen again, and cross out F. Hope that helps some of you. And then when you're done, you just, like if you're in the Word document, you just save the Word document, submit it to the Dropbox. Or if you're here, you can either save it in Paint. I think it saves it. Let me see. Let's check it out. So if I save it, I'll save it to, I'll just do downloads. We'll just save it as untitled. And it should just save it to, yeah, so it's there here as a PNG file, which I think is perfectly fine to submit to the Dropbox. If it's not, I think it's okay, but if it's not, you could also do another snip and then save the snip. If you want to save and submit a snip ever, you just go to File, Save As, and it saves it as a JPEG, and you can submit JPEGs to the Dropbox. So, so there's some suggestions as to how you can do your worksheets on your computer if you don't have a way to print them or any graph paper on hand. And I hope that helps some of you. Let me know if you have any questions.